Right, South African Women Lawyers Association President Nomaswazi Shabangu-Mndawe joins us now for more on the reactions. Good to have you, and thank you very much for coming on. On the 1st of September, South Africa will have Deputy Chief Justice Mandisa Maya as head of the judiciary in just 30 years of our democracy. How significant is this milestone for the country, but what does this moment also represent for yourselves as legal practitioners?
Good evening, Thabo, and to the viewers at home, and thanks for having me. It is indeed a great day to all women in the country, and in particular members of the South African Women Lawyers Association. This is a journey, Thabo, you will remember that we started some years back where we were complaining about the transformation of the judiciary. It took the then Minister of Justice, Umama Bridget Mabandla, to say something must be done. We need women judges on the bench. And that is when both Justice Maya and others took the challenge, and look where it took us today. As you have correctly said, on the 1st of September 2024, we will be having the first and not, I hope, the last women Chief Justice of South Africa. And we thank the President for having nominated Justice Maya, not because she's a woman, but because she's a capable woman to take that position. And it has a great significance to all women, especially the young women lawyers who are coming after Justice Maya, to say it doesn't matter where you come from, it doesn't matter who you are, you can still be somebody in the future. Yeah. And as the South African Women Lawyers Association, we are proud and congratulate Justice Maya for the journey thus far.
If her leadership at the helm of the second highest court in the land, the SCA, her judicial record in all the courts where she's been at, the leadership qualities she's displayed, also as Deputy Chief Justice, is anything to go by. What are we likely to experience in her leadership as Chief Justice?
We believe in leadership of Justice Maya. She did very well as the president of the SCA. She did also very well when she was still a judge in the Eastern Cape Court. Remember, she's the first, I would say the first or the only one who penned down a judge in isiXhosa. So with her in the Concord, I hope and believe that we'll be seeing more of the judges that will be penned in our language, so that South Africans who are speaking Sizulu and Siswati can be able to follow whatever that is said in our courts. So we really believe in Justice Maya.
So I was listening to Justice Meta earlier on saying that when 30 years ago the democracy dawned, 156 judges were in the system, only 2 were women. Today, we are sitting with a good 45% of those judges now being female. Now, part of the work that she comes in to lead, of course, is the transformation as far as the heads of the various courts in the land. What are your expectations?
We are expecting more women to be heads of the court. Remember, there was a time where we didn't have a woman who was the head of the court. At some time, we had only Justice Maya, who was the president of the SCA. Then we had Judge President Lieu, who was the JP at the Northwest High Court. But after, at least something has been done. Is very slow, but we are getting there. With Justice Maya, I believe that we will have more women who will be heads of court. At least now we do have one for KZN and one for Mpumalanga, and also the president of the SCA as well is a woman. We are expecting that we will be, or the president will be appointing more women to lead the courts.
Well, she comes in with maybe one slight challenge, in particularly addressing that question, is that of budget cuts. The minister announcing that the judiciary is going to see, I think, a 13% cut as far as the budget is concerned. Are you concerned about her being given this task at a time when actually resources are not really going to be given to her in a manner that would allow her actually to do this job even more effectively?
Yeah, Tabo, you know that's the concern that I personally always have, to say whenever a woman is taking over on something, there are challenges there. If it's not the budget cuts, it's something else. We are hopeful that maybe something will be done, and with her engagement with the president, maybe there can be changes there. But it is indeed a challenging time for her. And some of the things that she will want to see happening, it's not going to be possible for her. It's not going to be easy because of that budget cut.
We appreciate your time.
So I hope...
Yeah, let's leave it there for today. Thank you very much. South African Women Lawyers Association President, there, Nomaswazi Shabangu-Mndawe, her reaction to the appointment of Mandisa Maya as the Chief Justice of the Judiciary in South Africa come 1st of September.